So it's finally here. After staying up 24 hours just to get some gameplay, guys, I'm going to give you my first thoughts on the new desert map. So I'm just going to go over a couple things which I first thought were super interesting, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. I didn't come with any chicken dinners, but probably doesn't help that I haven't slept in a ton and I need some sleep, so I'm just going to show you what I enjoyed. Let's go. So the first things I wanted to go over is all three of the weapons. So first off, we're going to start with the R45 or the Rhino Revolver, whatever you want to call it. And we'll just have a look at all three of them, and then you can decide what you think about them, and I'll tell you my thoughts. So before you watch some raw footage, we now know there's 6 bullets to a clip, and that the speed loader is automatically with the pistol. Now let's have a listen to get a feel for the weapon.
Were you just testing?
So my honest opinions about the R45 is that it feels actually amazing. It feels really nice in your hands, and it's got a nice little punch to it. It even has quite high damage, as previously I got hit in the head and I nearly got 2 shot because of that. So it's no game changer, but if you've just landed, you're obviously going to pick it up for a nice little starting pistol. So next is the sawed-off shotgun, and we now know it's in the pistol slot, which is absolutely crazy. And it has no attachments, so it's just straight on the bat. It should be noted too that with the sawed-off, you can't shoot both the barrels off at the same time, but only in quick succession. Now let's have a listen to it and what it feels like. Alright, and now for like the... Oh, you can't hold down the trigger. It's just like one shot. Okay, how fast can you shoot it? So overall, I don't really like the feel of the sawed-off, but it does go on that pistol slot, which makes it so powerful. We do know you need to hit both of your shots though to get that kill, but it being in that pistol slot just makes it so OP. I think I'm going to have to take this every single time I find it over any pistol I have. Next is the Winchester 94, which we now know takes 8 to its clip, and that it doesn't take any attachments, which is kind of surprising because they hinted towards that it would take bullet loops. Alright, let's take that closer look at the Winchester.
Hit, knocked.
Oh, I hit him with the Winchester.
Yep, knocks
Nice
on.
Nice.
So once in the building,
So besides being incredibly hard to use, slow to reload, and not being able to take any attachments, it's actually surprisingly fun to use, and it has the stopping power pretty much of a Kar 98, though this is just based off personal opinion when I took out someone with 3 shots to the body, though it does really seem like it has a lot of stopping power. My recommendation is pick it up if you've got nothing else, and later on if you find something like a Kar 98, pick that up. Next we move on to vehicles. So we know the US and Dacia were replaced by the van and the U. The first one we're going to look at is the van, and straight up I'm going to say I lost most of the footage, so I only have a little clip here. The main things I point out is that it does have a lot of HP as I said, but it's super slow, taking off and going up hills. I'm talking max 25 k's up a steep hill and a really slow takeoff. I just said that. The really cool thing is, if now you want to play custom games with a server, you now have a vehicle which can take 6 seats. Next, we'll look at the pickup truck. It can seat 4 people, 2 up front and 2 in the back tray. This vehicle is great for squads. Now let's get a little bit up close and listen to what it sounds like.
handling is good though, I like it.
No, apparently there is. I haven't seen one yet though.
There's one in the loading screen. Oh, bruh.
We're gonna take some damage.
There's my health. Holy shit. Wow.
And as you can see here, it probably doesn't look like the pickup truck is the best vehicle. It has quite stiff steering, and it also guzzles gas the most out of any vehicle I've seen so far in PUBG. But its stats don't lie. In the desert map, by far the best pickup is the pickup truck. This is because of its versatility. It's mediumly fast, it has cover, and it can go off-road. And lastly we have the 2-seater jet ski, and let's just have a look at it. I feel like I could go pretty close to shore on this, that'll be alright. So the two major things we have to say about the jet ski is that its maneuverability is insanely high. It can swerve around easily, but comparing it back to the old boat, it's about 10 kilometers slower, which makes it only max around 70 to 80 kilometers. Another thing to mention is if you're a passenger, you can now heal while on vehicles, but if you've been playing this map, you obviously know you can't hit any bumps, otherwise you won't be able to heal. This means you have to move onto a flat road or surface to heal. Now the last thing I want to touch on before I just get into some gameplay of the new desert map is the new ghillie suit. Now I don't know how you'll feel, but when I read the patch notes and then they changed their ghillie suit, I was expecting maybe a lot tanner or a lot browner ghillie suit. This to me doesn't look like that much of a change, but I think they could tweak it a little bit in the future. What do you guys reckon? Do you think this ghillie suit is still worth picking up? Or do you think it just makes you more of a target? Now I know I'm no Shroud or Fuglet, but let's just get onto some of the kills that I got on this new desert map. Ow.
Jesus, I don't know if I'm gonna first aid in time.
I hit him and smacked him. Anyone want to go for a rest?
Oh, you're kidding. I just didn't heal in time, so that's awesome.
He's on me, he's
Oh
on
my
me.
god, that's so laggy, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna play too soon.
Oh, come on.
Hit and a first aid.
Yeah, that's something right here.
Right outside.
He shot us.
Yeah, I see one.
I'm suppressed. Give me a go.
Yeah, next
Wait, wait,
next
wait,
building
Just
across.
go. Just go.
Knocked out
There,
one.
there.
Wait, how could that be the end? Did you really suck that bad? Yes. Yes, I did. If you guys really enjoyed though these tips and first looks at all the new weapons and all the new vehicles, please remember to subscribe, like that video, you know, do those things that people say like, what, smashy, smash. And as always, get on the desert map and play some D-Dust.